Hello, hi, welcome to this physics video, and in today's video I'm going to start over here about of this Lorentz force. So what is this Lorentz force that we are going to learn today? So student, we should to recall some of the situations as when a charge, this is a charge, so if it is placed in between the two plate, this is the positive plate and over here this is the negative plate. Okay, so to which direction this will be attracted? This is a positive charge because sign is positive with it. Okay, so we get over there that if this charge will enter in this region, so there is electric field, and this electric field is from positive to negative. This is electric field over here. Okay, so therefore a force will exert on it, and this will move toward this negative plate. So how much is that force exerted? So we get over here this force exerted by the electric field is equal to how much is that magnitude of the charge and how much is the electric field. And over there, if we are having this is a negative charge, just to suppose this is the positive plate and here it is negative plate, and there a negative charge enters in this, it is negative charge. Okay, so we are having this is the electric field in this region, so this negative charge will be getting force experience toward that positive plate. Okay, so this is how much is this force? It is QE. Okay, magnitude of the force. Now over there, if there is a charge which enters in that region where there is the magnetic field, let us suppose this is the magnetic field, and we get that a charge is going to enter in this magnetic field perpendicularly. Okay, so here is that charge which is going to move in this magnetic field perpendicularly. So what will happen to this charge? So we come to know over here that a force will exert on it, and this force it is said to be as magnetic force. And how much is this? Already written over there, it is QVB sine of theta. This is the force which will exert on that moving charge. Okay, so thus we get then such a region where there is electric field. So over here I'm going to suppose that this is the positive plate and here it is the negative plate, and there is magnetic field in this region as well. So this is magnetic field. So already told to you that if the magnetic field is downward into the plane of the paper, then we are going to show it with this cross. Okay, so in this region there is electric field as well as magnetic field, and if a charge will enter in this field, if a charge will enter in this field in this region where electric field and magnetic field both coexist, so what will be the net force on that charge? Okay, so therefore this net force on the charge, it will be equal to that, because this charge will experience the force due to electric field. So this is force experienced by the electric field, plus it will also experience the charge due to a magnetic field. So therefore this is magnetic force. And how much is this electric field? That force which is due to electric field, it is QE, plus how much is that force which is due to of magnetic field? It is QVB sine of theta. Okay, this is that force due to of magnetic field. So that is the net force which is experienced by it. If we have to show this in the vector form, so in vector form we will write it as, so there is Q and E, electric field is vector quantity, this is vector over there, plus charge, it is the scalar quantity, and this is that V, velocity is the vector, and this sign will convert to cross, and this B, magnetic field, is the vector quantity. So thus we get over here it is QE plus Q into V cross B, or either that we can take out Q common. Okay, so this that force which is experienced by that charge which is moving in that region where there is electric field as well as magnetic field. Okay, so this net force is known as Lorentz force. Okay, so what is Lorentz force? That when a charged particle moves in a region where both electric field and magnetic field exist, it experiences a net force. So this net force, it is known as Lorentz force. This is Lorentz force. Now let us look over here that if a charge does the motion at an angle with this magnetic field, what will be the direction of this magnetic force? ठीक है, तो जो फोर्स है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की वजह से उस चार्ज के ऊपर वो किस तरफ लगेगी. सो हाउ विल यू फाइंड आउट दिस डायरेक्शन? Okay, so therefore this direction will be determined with the help of this that Fleming's लेफ्ट हैंड रूल. तो फ्लेमिंग लेफ्ट हैंड रूल की हेल्प से आप क्या कर सकते हो, जो मैग्नेटिक फोर्स है उस चार्ज के ऊपर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की वजह से जो एक्ट करेगी, दैट यू कैन डिटरमाइन. ओके, नाउ हाउ टू इम्प्लीमेंट दिस फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हैंड रूल. सो फॉर दिस यू नीड टू stretch your left hand. So stretch your left hand thumb. This is the forefinger, this is the center finger. So in such a way that they are mutually perpendicular to each other. ठीक है, तो ये जो thumb है ये दोनों के perpendicular होना चाहिए. It is perpendicular to that forefinger. This is forefinger as well as this is perpendicular to that of central finger. तो ये दोनों fingers के perpendicular होना चाहिए. That's why it is said over here that stretch left hand such that the forefinger, the central finger and the thumb are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay, now when you have stretched your left hand in such a way, thereafter you have to arrange this forefinger in the direction of the magnetic field and this central finger in the direction of the motion of the positive charge. Okay, so just to look over here that this magnetic field is toward right side. Okay, so your forefinger should to point in that magnetic field, while this central finger, it must be in the direction of that motion of positive charge. I'm specially saying it is in the direction of motion of positive charge. Okay, if there will be the negative, so it will be reverse of this one. Okay, so over here that motion of the positive charge, so this will be pointed out by this central finger. Then the thumb, the direction of thumb, it will give us the direction of the force. Okay, so that means over here in this situation the direction of the force, it is upward. Just to look over here that the hand is this thumb is right perpendicular to that paper. Okay, therefore this force is perpendicularly upward. Okay, this is magnetic force. So over here what does this forefinger represent? So this forefinger, it is in the direction of magnetic field and this central finger, it should be in the direction of that motion of positive charge. And one thing that you should to remember, जो पॉजिटिव चार्ज का मोशन जिस तरफ होता है, करंट की भी वही डायरेक्शन होती है. और इधर यू कैन से इट इज़ एज करंट, तो जिस तरफ करंट चल रहा है दैट इज़ द डायरेक्शन ऑफ अ positive charge as well. Okay, so either that in the direction of current or either in the direction of that motion of positive charge, you should to arrange your central finger. Then this thumb will gives out the direction of the force. Okay, so thus we come to know over here that when forefinger is point the direction of magnetic field and central finger points in direction of motion of positive charge or current, then thumb gives direction of force acting on the charge. Okay, so that's over here how we can find out this force which is exerted on that moving charged particle by that magnetic field. It is calculated, it is find out with the help of this Fleming's rule. Now look up over here. If this magnetic field is in this way and we are having over here, this is that motion of the negative charge, it is motion of the negative charge. Okay, so therefore what will be the direction of the current? So then direction of current will be opposite to this one. तो करंट की डायरेक्शन क्या हो जाएगी, इसके अपोजिट हो जाएगी. ठीक है, सो दैट मीन्स योर फिंगर टिप शुड नॉट बी टू द डाउनवर्ड. आपकी फिंगर टिप क्या होनी चाहिए, अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में आनी चाहिए. ठीक है, सो देन यू कैन डिटरमाइन दिस डायरेक्शन ऑफ द फोर्स. Okay, so thus we come to know over here that how do we find out that force, magnetic force direction. Thank you for watching this video.